Yeah. Welcome back, man. It's yours truly here. I am Ezra the Jeweler, and you have now tuned in to another episode of Dropping Gems, the podcast. Here on today's episode, man, we're going to get into one of my favorite topics to actually talk about because I think it's a topic that's in the industry. It's something that, regardless if you're looking for a bridal or a custom piece, this is a topic that is continuously being talked about. And I honestly love talking about it because I feel like a lot of people are uneducated and uninformed about this topic. So before we even get into it, you know what I'm saying? I know we ain't dropped the gym yet, but guess what? I'm the gym. It's me. I'm him, not them. Now, for real. So grab a drink. If you don't know, if you're first episode tapping in, we take shots on this podcast. So if you go grab some water, cranberry juice, Crown. I'm still on the tequila from last pod, just to let y'all know I'm not an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? We only take shots out of the gym when gems are dropped. And yeah, so hope you got your beverage. Let's get into it. To a healthy pod, to Ezra the Jeweler being him and not them. You did. Yes, sir. All right, man. So let's get into it. So our topic of today is going to be lab created diamonds versus natural diamonds. This is a very sought out topic in the industry. Like I said, whether it's bridal or custom industry, hip hop industry, this is something that is being talked about frequently due to the fact lab grown diamonds are something that's been around for a while, but they actually started making a huge boom. I would say peak right after COVID, peak COVID. That's when they really kind of start taking over the industry, and we've seen a growth in the demand for them due to the fact we just went through a tragic world disaster. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was looking to spend money on luxury goods, and when you find a source that is cheaper than the original, of course, but it still looks the same, of course, like money wise, you're going to go with what makes best sense for you. So lab created diamonds, they have been in the industry for a while. Like I said, peak COVID, they kind of took over, I would say. We've seen a high demand for them, but a lot of people don't know the difference between the two due to the fact if I put two of them right next to each other, natural versus lab created, you're not going to be able to tell me the difference because they look identically the same. So lab created diamonds, they go under a simulated process. Whoa, step back. Let's get into it because I'm going to educate y'all. I ain't going to shortcut you. So there are two different methods when it comes to lab created diamonds. You have your HPHT method. Then you also have your CVD method. Now, both of these methods still are created in the laboratory. It's just in the lab, they create them in different forms. Now, your HPHT, which stands for the high pressure, high temperature, that is one that is more of a simulated process that natural diamonds go through. So it's a little bit more expensive, even though it's still a lab created diamond. It's more than your CVD diamonds because this one is no enhancement to the coloration of clarity as far as it's grown the way that it's grown. Same way with natural diamonds. They go under that similar method that natural diamonds grow under. That's why you pay a little bit more because with that, you're going to get that. Even though it's created in the laboratory, it's still going to come out however the laboratory created it. It's going to come out exactly like that as far as the characteristics of the diamond. There will be no enhancements as far as the color or the clarity that will be added on to that diamond. Now, with the CVD method, what stands for chemical vapor deposition, this method, these are in the laboratory, they're created by a mass of low quality diamonds are produced and they come out like a grayish brownish color. So they have to be chemically enhanced to give them the high clarity and high coloration that the laboratory diamonds are supposed to have. So with them, over time, we've seen in the industry, and I'm only speaking for the bridal industry at the moment, we've seen in the industry that over time they do change as far as the coloration goes of them. So sometimes I had a client actually come in, brought their diamond in, said, "Oh, it's changing colors. Like it seems like it's a more brownish, orangish color when they're paying for a high quality in the color of the diamond." But that's something that you have to educate your clients on before they actually make that purchase. That's why we're here today because there are pros and then there are also cons to going with a lab grown diamond. Like, so with the CVD method, we have seen that over time, the coloration of the diamond will kind of change due to the fact they have been chemically enhanced. So determining the heat or whatever that diamond natural resources as far as everyday wear, that diamond could actually change color. So that's a con that we have run into when it comes to shopping with lab grown diamonds. Now, am I going to say that, oh, lab grown diamonds are trash, you shouldn't do it? Hey, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, it's your money. What we're talking about here is diamonds are a luxury. At the end of the day, bro, it's not something that, oh, gym about to be dropped. Get ready. So, in today's world, main reason that we see a high demand in the bridal industry when I speak of for lab grown diamonds is because everybody wants the big look. As a woman, that's the most important feature or characteristic of a diamond for women when they have their boyfriend or future fiance comes in to shop for a diamond. They want the biggest diamond that they can get. They want the biggest look before they go through any of the other education that is being provided about the diamond. Due to the fact social media has enhanced the fact that, oh, I want this big diamond. I want to promote what I got. I want to allow people to show what I got. But at the end of the day, man, the significance of the ring in a marriage, in a relationship, is the fact that it's commitment. It's something that you wear it on the left ring finger due to the fact this is the only vein that goes pump through your heart. Don't ask me how I know that. OG told me that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy. But that's the reason you wear it on your left hand. It's more so a symbol to know that the man I love, the woman that I love, we've committed to this. It's not about what anybody else is thinking outside of your relationship, or if it's not a bridal ring, who cares what anybody else think about your success? You know what you're doing. You know your success. So the gym is, man, you don't gotta fake it till you make it. You really don't. You really can do you the way you want to do you, worry about you, and be happy with you. Once you're happy with you, who cares what the world got to say, man? So, as far as before we get into the topic of which one I think you should go with, it all depends on your life. You know your finances. You know what matters to you. That's the important key. That's the gem. Focus on you, pleasing you, not other people, man. Let's get into it. Let's get this shot up. To loving yourself and choosing you over them. Yeah, it is. Now, so that's how we see the demand in lab grown, just because in the bridal industry, women do want the big look. They want to have a 4 carat, but if that's not matching up with life, like why do that when you can upgrade in the future? And I think like working in the industry and just talking to different generations every day of their importance, like when it comes to their love, like I have people that's coming in, they're about to get married. They been together 2 years. I have people that come in, they're celebrating the 60th anniversary. So it's like that spectrum of this matters more to this generation, where this matters more to this generation. And I think for our generation and younger, it's like it's the now. It's the I need it to be seen. I need everybody to know that it's we popping. It's big. I need you to express your love through the size of my diamond. So where older generations, like I had a couple, they were celebrating their 35th anniversary, and she had like a 1 carat ring, like, but she's so tied to it. She don't want to upgrade it. She don't want to go bigger. She's like, no, like this is the first diamond he got me. Like it means something to me, and I think that's the difference between the two generations. As far as material things goes in luxury, our parents, grandparents, they felt that buying something that was luxury or considered luxury, it was more of a keepsake to pass down. Like I need to hold on to it and cherish it. To where us, it's like oh, I'm just rocking it now. Whatever the next new thing is, I'm copping. Which, you know what I'm saying? That's life. That's the trend. That's cool, bro. But like I said, with jewelry, this is a luxury, bro. It's something. It's your pride and joy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You put the hard work in to pay this significant amount of money, because at the end of the day, diamonds not cheap. But I don't care if you're going lab created or natural. Like, they're not cheap. Like, I don't care. I don't know what y'all think cheap is, but you're still paying thousands of dollars for a lab created diamond, regardless, due to the fact that at the end of the day, it comes from that carbon seed, like we talked about, and it's still a simulate of a diamond, a simulate of a diamond. My bad, but it's not. It's not something you just. It's not just some bullshit. To be honest with you, bro, it's not. It's something that it's held a standard of luxury. So regardless of the route that you take, you're still throwing money away. In one sense, you're literally throwing money away because one of them holds no value. Literally, yes, you're saving 30 to 40% on the cost or the lab grown diamond, but at the end of the day, you still just threw that 5,000, that 2,000, that 3,000. You threw it down the drain because say if life does happen or you want to sell that ring, sell that chain, you're not getting anything back for that. Now, going into a natural diamond debate, you don't get 100% return on a natural diamond either. So don't ever think that. Yes, they hold their value. We do see over time when it comes to natural diamonds, they increase in value over time due to the fact the way the market works. So the high demand for a certain size or certain shape, that not natural diamond can still go up in price. So what you paid for that one diamond last year, it's not going to be the same price that you paid for 2 years afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to go back to, excuse me, your jeweler or a pawn shop and sell it, don't ever think you're gonna get what you pay for it. You might get a 50 or 40, you know what I'm saying, maybe even 65, 70, depending on where you're going, return, but you're not getting 100% return. Now, is that better than getting zero? Yes, 100%. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I always do recommend when people ask me natural versus lab, I always recommend natural due to the fact it's something that it holds some type of value to it. You know what I mean? So my favorite comparison is retro Jordans versus team Jordans, bro. So when it comes to those, Jordan did something unique. He realized everybody loves Michael Jordan. Everybody wants to wear his shoes. Everybody can't afford them high ass shoes. You know what I'm saying? I love them though. But at the end of the day, everybody's not going to be able to afford them. So he made it accessible to everybody to be able to wear his brand, wear his name. Same thing with the lab created diamonds versus natural. Natural diamonds are a rare gem. They are something that signifies luxury. So they are going to be at a high cost. It's a high price. It's not cheap. You're not looking at just spending hundreds of dollars when you go into a diamond store. No, it's thousands on thousands with some more thousands on there. You know what I'm saying? So lab created diamonds came into the industry just like any other industry, bro. Like technology has taken its toll on it. So they found a way to simulate the process to create something that looks exactly like the diamond and test as a diamond for a cheaper price. Team Jordans, everybody else has accessible. Everybody are accessible to them. Anybody can get them. They'll be in Ross, Payless, you know what I'm saying? Foot Action, Foot Locker. It doesn't matter. They're everywhere. Retro Jordans, there's people really was fighting, killing each other over shoes, bro. Over shoes because of the demand for them. So it's literally the same thing. The rarity of the shoe, the rarity of the stone makes it high dollar. When I can create the diamond in a lab and I make 500, I sell all 500 of those today, and then I backdoor and reprint it and have 500 more ready for you next week. I'm printing it fast, it's not gonna be the same price because I'm selling it at a low cost to get it going faster. Boom. Now I take that same money that I just got and put that into the Rio, and I can do it all over again. To where a natural diamond, it takes longer to create. Once I get it, the rarity of the gem, no two natural diamonds could ever be the same, regardless if their qualities line up to the T. They're never the same because they're grown in the earth and their imperfections are in different spots. They will cut differently, so they're cut the way they're cut. Boom, it can shine differently. Although this is a SI1, this is a SI1. They're both 1 carat. They're both a D in color. These are two completely different diamonds. To where creating something in the laboratory, I just created the exact 500 diamonds. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about what are you willing, what's important to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's really a gem. Your process, determining your process determines your work. Whew. What are you willing to put in and go through your process? That ain't even got nothing to do with diamonds. Boy, you're good, kid. You're good. Hey, grab your shots, man. Let's get active. Bro, step away from jewelry real quick. We're going to get back to it. But, man, if you want to cheat the process, you know what I'm saying? You want the easy way out. You want it fast. You want the microwavable, you know what I'm saying, TV dinner. Cool. The results are not going to be the same as that Thanksgiving dinner, Big Mama cooked, Grandma then was in the kitchen cooking on Tuesday and Thanksgiving on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? They prepping. It tastes different when you go through the process and put everything in it. You got to be willing to step aside, miss out a little bit, thug it out, and really put the grind and the work in to get to where you're trying to go, man. So choose your process. Same with the diamond, man. Choose the process that makes more sense to you, but also what you want in the end goal. Like if you want to upgrade in the future, you know what I'm saying? You want to change the look of your diamond, cool. Go natural. You know you got something that's worth something. If you just here for the now, you want the big moment, you can't wait. You don't want to embrace the journey of the process of what it takes to really go get a 10 carat diamond ring. You know what I'm saying? 10 carat diamond chain with all VVS's natural. If you don't want to go through the process to get there, bro, they've created a way for you to look the part. You know what I'm saying? Choose wisely. Now, just to go before we end it, man, to get into some pros of both natural and lab. The pro for the naturals, they hold their value. That's a pro. You know what I'm saying? Um, Having something that's rare. This is just me talking not even as a jeweler, just as my preference of being in the industry and learning the things that I've learned. Bro, natural gems are something that when they not only hold their value, the beauty of it, the story behind it, really understanding, okay, this diamond went through this excruciating process in this country. Somehow it landed up here with me. It means something, you know what I'm saying? I can pass this down, I can keep it, I can hold it, pass it down 10 years from now, you know what I'm saying? Who knows who I might be? I'll pass it down 100 years from now. Who knows? Oh, that's the Azariah diamond. Like, just pay attention to, like, the queens, man. Queen Elizabeth. Like, that blue sapphire, that gem goes for millions. Millions. Like, not only because Queen Elizabeth wore it, but she cherished it because it's a rare gem. It's something that it was unique. The vivid blue inside of that stone, it's a story behind it. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the main pros that I kind of take into, in fact, when shopping for diamonds. When it comes to lab grown, bro, like at the end of the day, life is life, bro. Like if you have a demand from someone, not a demand, but a request, and you're looking to please that person, and maybe at the time financially it doesn't make sense, but there's a way to make it happen, and then you can come back and do the natural way later, that's cool, bro. Like it's okay. Like I'm not downing lab created diamonds because they are something that it's like I said, it's part of the industry. Like it's something that's here. If I put them next to each other, I don't care how much of an expert you are, how long you've been in this industry. No man is able to tell me, or woman, I'm sorry, able to tell me the difference between a natural and a lab right next to each other without any type of information beforehand. That's how that's how deep the process actually is. That's how, you know what I'm saying, what they've created, technologies been able to create. That's where we're at in life, to where you're not gonna be able to tell me the difference between the two right next to each other. It's impossible. But when I do know the difference and I find out the difference, you'll know the difference when it comes to the price. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So for this episode, man, I really hope you gained enough knowledge to have a educated decision on going with your choice. Because at the end of the day, bro, another gym, we on to another shot. It's your wallet. You're not looking to please anybody. You're not looking to please the jeweler, man. I just be talking shit about what I know. That's what I'm here to do and what I like to do. I could care less. At the end of the day, I tell my clients all the time because I have clients that I've sold lab grown diamonds to for their engagement ring. Like I do, like, but I'm not one of those jewelers that's not going to educate you. That's what I think our industry lacks. We lack the informative vibe to give our clients the education, proper education on lab created diamonds versus natural. And we try to steer away from just selling lab created diamonds at all. When at the end of the day, it's a part of the industry, whether you like it or not. Um, but education is key. If we're not going to inform our consumers or our clients, then that's on us. Then you're a bad jeweler at that point. You know what I'm saying? But to sit down to educate them properly and let them know, like, okay, here's the pros, here's the cons. You know what I'm saying? The cons outweigh the pros. At the end of the day, though, I want to make sure I make you happy and I make you satisfied. I'm not here to push you or sell you any direction. I'm not a salesman. I'm an expert. You know what I mean? I'm here to give you, that's a gem. We taking a shot to that real quick. Not a salesman, I'm an expert, bro. Like when you put the work in, the time in to your craft and focus on your craft, treat it as such, bro. You're an expert at what you do. Stand on that. Don't let people play with you and play with your knowledge, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, to our expertise and our fields of choice, you know? But yeah, I'm not here to sell anyone, man. Like I want to give you exactly what you want. What your finances will allow you to get. I'm here for everybody, any and everybody. Whether if you got $500 or 5 M's, I'm here to help you make it make sense. But you can feel comfortable coming in shopping because I'm not trying to sell a point. I want to educate you to make the decision that makes best sense for you. Once you go to whoever you're shopping with, we already discussed. If you missed the last episode, go back and pay attention. Most important gem. If you're not shopping with me, you've already in last place. No, for real. But you know what I'm saying? I still want you to be able to go to whoever you may be shopping with and feel comfortable that they're educating you, feel confident that you gain enough knowledge to make the correct purchase. That's really what this business is about. That's what the most important gem is about. Making sure who you shop with, you can trust. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all was able to gain some knowledge about these two topics here today. One topic, but two different stones. And really hope that, you'll be back for episode 3 because we're going to really get into some, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get active. We're going to break it down. Break the entire brick down. Nah, for real. Let's get into it, man. We signing out. Yours truly here, Ezra Jr. We're gonna refill the diamond next week. Man, let me know what y'all think, man. What y'all want to hear? What gems y'all need to know about? What you need to know about when you're going out shopping? You know what I'm saying? Like gems if you need it. Like tap in. Let me know in the comments below what you want to hear. I'm here for you. Until next time, though. Remember, God's the greatest. Don't ever forget it. He's the greatest. As a rider, Julius him. Nah, for real.